Some employers are asking potential hires for access to their Facebook and Twitter accounts. So when you're in an interview, you're a potential employer, a potential boss says, hey, can I have your Facebook password so I can get on there and check it out?
So they don't actually go and look at the page themselves. They actually want passwords.
Yeah, if they can't see the page. Yeah, they want to get into your Facebook, and it's part of the interview process. A lot of employers are wanting to do that right now with people who have already come on board. What do you think about that? Do you think that's an invasion of privacy, or is it that their right to know what you're saying and what you're doing and who you're communicating with on Facebook?
I don't like it. So many things come into play here. Like, what if they don't like the same kind of music you do? Or what if your friends posted something they don't find appropriate? Yeah. Or they don't like your religious affiliation or something? It's all right there.
Posted this on Facebook. Should your employer be allowed to ask you for your Facebook password or not? No way. There's nothing on there offensive, but it's not for my boss to monitor.
Right.
Terry writes, he's already a demon. No, let him read my Facebook. Absolutely not. Doris, absolutely not. What I do in my personal life is my business. Also, I don't post anything on my Facebook page I would be ashamed of for anybody to see. It's just none of my boss's business. It's a free world. It's his right to ask. It's also my right to answer. In your dreams, sir, would you give me your password to your Facebook account?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Should a boss, a potential employer, be able to ask you for your Facebook password or not?
I think that is just atrocious because a lot of people, they get on that Facebook and they brag about different things. And that's nobody's business but their own.
But they're putting it out there for the world to see.
Then that's still none of their business. They only let people see it that they want to let see it. Not everybody, because everybody can't get in.
Yeah, you're right. If you're not talking bad about your boss or your workplace, they really don't have a right to do that.
Well, they don't have a right anyway. You have a right to say anything you want to say.
I say no, and it's not even about a matter of privacy or not. It's the fact that if you're not compensated for your time when you're away from work, then what you do is none of your boss's business.
Imagine getting paid for Facebooking. Yes.
Yeah, imagine that. That would be cool. But, again, it's just the fact that when you leave work at the end of the day, your compensation ends. So your boss doesn't have the right to do that. Just like bosses can't call you at home and go over reports and projects and stuff like that unless you're being compensated. The law says if you're doing compensable work, you're compensated. If your boss is interfering with your private life, then he needs to compensate you for it. So I say, no, they shouldn't be allowed to get into it.
They don't own you.
That's right, exactly.
Yeah, why stop at just the Facebook? Why not get my bank account passcode, too?
Whoa. Time out here. Time out.
Why don't you start with us? We would love to hear it.
Yeah, right. Got a pencil?
We are right on it.
We had another call, said, okay, sure, I'll give you my Facebook password, but you give me yours, boss, because I want to look at your Facebook to make sure I want to work for you as well.
I'm sure we could get all sorts of good stuff that way.
Yeah, I'm sure they'd hand it right on over, wouldn't they?
Oh, yeah.
I'm a small business owner, which is just me, and a lot of these people that are Facebooking on company time. So I know a lot of people that are on Facebook and on their cell phones texting and all kinds of things when they're on the clock with their job. So I don't think that gives the boss the right to get your password to your Facebook, but I also think it's wrong for employees to be on Facebook and texting constantly whenever they're on company time as well.
You're right, because that's costing you a lot of money.
Well, yeah, and I mean, people want to gripe saying, well, it's my right to do what I want after hours. Well, yeah, it is, but it's also the boss's right to have your, complete focus and attention to your job when you're on their dime as well.
Yeah, so she's looking at it from the other side, and you don't need a password to check to see what times you posted and everything. If it lands anywhere between 9 to 5, you're in trouble.
Hang on just a second. Let me put that on Facebook.
Yeah. See you in a few, Raj. Speaking of, Tom checking in with you. Time to cough it up. Your Facebook password.
I don't have one.
Liar. You just don't want us to take a peek at you.
I'd be way too afraid of what I find there.
No. You don't want to see that big zit on my right cheek. You know what I'm saying?
We're not going to put that face on any book, are we?
No.
That's why we're all in radio, right?
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
A face made for radio is correct, Roger.